Good day, good day. Ooh, it is beautiful out. I am going to do a little video. Please take shoes off before entering, thank you. I don't know why I decided to tell you that. So, I made a video the other day. My last video was about wild plants. And I wanted to kind of go a little bit more over that. I talked about the benefits of wild plants, why they're better even than organic food, and if you can get it from a safe spot that wasn't sprayed, and why they're better because they're fresher, they're higher in nutrients and all that, and comparing them with organic food and all that. So today I wanted to talk a little bit, I wanted to actually bring into your awareness 3 wild plants that definitely grow in your area of the country or the world. I've been to Brazil, and so that's a super tropical country. I've been to Florida, which is more subtropical, and I lived in Massachusetts my whole life, which was temperate, very extreme temperate climates, very snowy, very windy and cold in the winters, and then really hot in the summers. And then now I live in Oregon. I've been to New Hampshire and Vermont, which is definitely colder in the temperate areas. And so I wanted to identify a little bit of the wild plants, three of the wild plants, and then I'll throw in an extra bonus for you at the end, just in case they might grow in your area, but it's a very, very good one medicinally. So we'll start with the first one, dandelion. That's like the most common weed that grows everywhere, and I hate even calling it a weed because that kind of implies that it's a nuisance that should be taken out. If anything, I like having dandelions in my garden. Maybe not in the beds that I want to grow kale and cabbages and goji berries and stuff in, but everywhere else I don't like to pull them out and if we pull them out of the garden bed, we'll definitely be using it in our tea and stuff like that. So a little bit about dandelions. Dandelions are there's chicory, chicory that kind of looks similar, but is also same kind of medicinal benefits, and so it doesn't really matter if you confuse them or not. And it's really good. It's a bitter, so it's and you can eat the whole plant. So the whole plant is the flower, the leaf, the root, the stem. You can eat it all, and it's a bitter, so it's good for detoxing your liver. We don't get bitters in our diets at all in American culture, so it's really good to get other than coffee, but that's not really a good source of bitterness. And next plant I wanted to show you is clover. So clover kind of takes over. There's a lot of it. High in chlorophyll, high in plant protein, really detoxifying. It has that pungent bitterness as well to it. High in fiber. Pretty much all these plants are really high in all of those things. High in chlorophyll, I don't know if I already said that. High in minerals. It's just really good altogether. Amazing food to take in. And you can get it pretty abundantly, like I said, anywhere in the world, and you'll see little clover patches. And make sure when you do harvest these plants that they're not anywhere that you know that's been sprayed for sure. So preferably in your yard or a neighbor's yard, and you can ask if it has been sprayed. And oh, look at that, we just planted a bunch of garlic. So the next plant that I wanted to speak about is plantain. So there's 2 different types of plantain that I've seen growing here and in Massachusetts for sure. Is wide leaf plantain, and then there's the thinner leaf plantain, which is regular plantain is what they call it. They're really good for detoxing your lymph. Same kind of idea with the high chlorophyll, high plant protein, really good fibers, really good, and these are very, very, very good for you. Really good. And get creative with getting these in, because you can add a lot of fruit to a smoothie, bananas and blueberries, and to sweeten it up a bit and still get these greens and get those nutrients in, which is really, really, really important. So get really creative on how you, or make tea with it or anything like that. But I really suggest eating the whole thing. The last plant I wanted to talk about is lemon balm, also known as Melissa. And this plant is amazing. That's the last kind of bonus one I wanted to, this one deserves kind of being in the video. It is a, kind of looks like stinging nettle. It's beautiful. It smells like lemon. They keep doing more and more recent studies on it being really good for your brain, cognitive function, mental alertness. And it's weird because it's a green, so it's not, usually it's more like fats and oils that are good, that are really good for the brain and stuff like that. So it's very good, really medicinal, and it does grow a lot of places, Brazil as well, and in Massachusetts I know that it grew, but not every ecosystem can totally, but it grows wild. I mean, I walk down the street and it's growing like on the ground in between cracks in the sidewalk and stuff like that. So it's very, grows very well and really abundantly, especially in the good time of the year. If you can get the essential oil, that would be amazing. It is super potent. It's really hard. There's not much plant oils in this, so it takes a lot to actually create like even a tiny 5 milliliter bottle of Melissa or lemon balm oil, and it is super antiviral, antiseptic, just amazingly medicinal. And whatever this plant is, it would take like 40 pounds of this plant to make a tiny little bottle. So picture 1 or 2 drops of that. That's like 8 of these plants, probably more of these plants, just like you're getting a lot in it. So if you can get the essential oil, I know a place where you could possibly even get a really good price, and it's not all the time, so I could definitely leave you a link for that. And that's pretty much it for today, guys. I really wanted to tell you about the wild food because I use it pretty frequently in my diet. I think it's definitely where you take your diet to that next level where people usually don't get that kind of food in. You can address a lot of nutritional deficiencies, and the bitters that I was talking about and all that is really good to get in. And it's fun to just go out there and know these things, harvest your own food and things like that. It's stuff people don't really know about. So it's really good, in my opinion, to know at least even those 3, knowing it and being able to walk down the street and like spotting like, oh wow, I never really noticed that I knew what clover looked like or plantain looked like, you know. And I'd be able to like pick it out between this little patch of greens. So I wanted to make that video. Thank you for watching. Hope this was of value to you, and really I would love for you to know and experience the blessing of free, amazing, nature created foods. Free, it's free. So that's another reason why you should really go for it. Anyways, thank you for watching. Have a great rest of your day. Ooh, the chimes. Have a good rest of your day, and I hope you enjoyed it.